Kicking off our countdown at the most affordable spot is the little robot that just wants to live on your desk and be acknowledged. Vector 2.0 is a tiny tank-tracked robot revived by Digital Dream Labs after the original Anki version, and it's somehow won over a cult following. It explores your desk on its own, finds its charger, plays games of fist bump, sets timers, and reacts when you pet its back. Knock on the desk and it freezes, looks toward the sound, and rolls cautiously toward it. The face animations are absurdly expressive for something that small. Eyes that squint when it's thinking, widen when it's surprised. Owners describe it like a curious bug-sized pet that lives among the coffee mugs. No, it won't change your life. But for around $300, you'll find yourself talking to it more than you'd care to admit. Emo, the desktop pet with attitude. Next on the countdown, still in budget territory, is the desktop pet with more sass than most teenagers. Meet Emo. This little AI from Living.ai sits on your desk, walks around on 2 motorized feet, and refuses to fall off the edge thanks to its drop sensors. It's got a screen for a face that cycles through dozens of expressions, and it'll bust out a dance move when it hears music it likes. Ask it the weather, ask it to take a photo, ask it for a joke. Emo handles it. The wild part is the personality engine. Some owners say their Emo is shy and clingy. Others say theirs is bratty and ignores commands when it's in a mood. It charges on its own little skateboard-shaped dock, and it's smart enough to roll back to it when its battery runs low. A real pet without the hairballs, all under $400. Ebo Air, the cat-chasing camera on wheels. Here's a problem only a robot can solve. You're at work. Your cat is bored. Enter Ebo Air, an interactive companion robot from Enabot designed to roam your floor, entertain your pets, and let you check in from anywhere. It's about the size of a softball, rolls on 2 wheels, has a 1080p camera with night vision, and an automatic dock it returns to when its battery dips. From your phone, you can drive it around like a video game, talking through its speaker, watching the dog look confused at where your voice is coming from. Cats actually chase it. Dogs follow it from room to room. And if it tips over, it rights itself like a Weeble. It's part security camera, part pet sitter, part toy. And at this price point, it's already shipping into homes by the thousands. Loona, the pet bot that actually plays. Quick scenario. You toss a small ball across the floor, and a 4-legged robot leaps to its feet, scampers after it, and brings it back wagging the closest thing it has to a tail. That's Loona, sitting in the mid-range of our countdown, and it's already living on hardwood floors all over the world. Built by Key Tech, Loona uses depth cameras and gesture recognition to read your hand signals, follow commands, and play games of laser chase that genuinely look like a kitten on the hunt. Its personality engine means no 2 Loonas behave exactly alike. Some are sleepy and snuggly, others are little troublemakers that knock things off tables. It dances, it sneezes when it wakes up, and it pouts when ignored. People who live with one say it's the rare robot that doesn't feel like a gadget after a week. It feels like something with a mood. ElliQ, the AI companion built for older adults. Now picture a different kind of home. A grandmother lives alone, far from her kids, and the loneliest stretch of the day is the long quiet of the afternoon. ElliQ is the robot that sits on her counter and breaks that silence. Designed by Intuition Robotics specifically for older adults, ElliQ doesn't wait to be talked to. It proactively starts conversations, suggests a stretch routine, reminds her to take her medication, and offers to call her grandkids on video. Studies of long-term users have shown real reductions in loneliness scores. Families say their parents look forward to checking in with the device. The device runs around $600 up front with a monthly subscription on top, but for what it does, plenty of families consider it a bargain. Sometimes just being there is the job. Moxie, the bedtime story robot for kids. Walk into a child's bedroom in some homes today and you'll meet a small blue robot with a glowing screen for a face, asking how their day at school went. That's Moxie, climbing into the higher tier of our countdown. Built specifically for kids ages 5 to 10, Moxie was designed by neuroscientists and child development specialists to support social and emotional learning. It gives kids daily missions: practice deep breathing, write a kindness note, sketch a feeling. Parents say their shy kids open up to Moxie in ways they don't always open up at the dinner table. The robot tracks progress and tailors its responses based on the child's mood and history. There's something quietly remarkable about seeing a 7-year-old explain a hard day to a robot that actually listens. Pricing varies wildly based on the subscription tier you pick, but it lands squarely in premium territory. Roomba Combo J9 Plus, the AI vacuum that grew a brain. Halfway up the price ladder is the robot already in more homes than every other one on this list combined. And somewhere along the way, it grew an actual brain. The Roomba Combo J9 Plus from iRobot doesn't just bump around picking up crumbs anymore. Onboard AI identifies more than 80 common household objects and avoids them. Shoes, charging cables, even certain unfortunate pet accidents. It vacuums and mops in the same run, lifts its mop pad over carpet automatically, and empties itself into a base that holds about 60 days of debris. The newest models learn your floor plan, schedule themselves around your routine, and let you tell them in plain English to clean under the dining table. It's not flashy, it's not trying to be your friend, but it's the AI robot that quietly proved the category works. And at around $1,000, it's selling like crazy. Ballie, Samsung's rolling smart home brain. Imagine a yellow ball about the size of a grapefruit rolling into the kitchen, projecting a recipe video onto the wall while you cook. That's Ballie, Samsung's rolling smart home companion that's been making its way into early homes through pilot programs. It's a fully autonomous robot that uses cameras and onboard AI to navigate, recognize family members, and act as a moving SmartThings hub. It can project a workout class onto the bedroom floor, follow you from room to room playing music, and lower the blinds when the sun gets too harsh. The wild trick is the projector. It turns any wall into a screen, anywhere in the house. Early users describe it like a friendly mobile assistant that nudges the entire smart home from wherever it happens to be parked. Pricing has been hovering in the 4-figure range and it's already shipping. Amazon Astro, the rolling household sentry. Picture this. It's just past midnight, you're 3 states away on a work trip, and a little 3-wheeled robot is silently rolling through your hallway, periscope camera raised, mapping every doorway. That's Astro doing the night shift, and at $1,600, it's the second most expensive robot on our countdown. With its self-driving navigation and a telescoping camera that pops up to about 42 inches, Astro patrols your floor plan, recognizes faces it's been introduced to, and pings your phone if a stranger wanders past the kitchen island. Owners use it for everything from delivering a snack to a kid in the basement to checking whether the stove was actually turned off. It's got Alexa baked in, so it doubles as a moving smart speaker. Ask it the weather and it'll roll over and tell you. Is it perfect? No. It bumps into rugs and gets confused by tight stairs. But it's the closest thing to a real household robot most people have ever lived with. Sony Aibo, the robot dog with a memory. And topping our countdown at nearly $3,000 is the priciest robot already curled up on couches around the world. Some pets shed. This one updates over Wi-Fi. Sony's Aibo is the robotic puppy that's been living in homes since the late 90s, and the current generation is wildly more advanced than anything that came before it. 22 actuators give it real puppy mannerisms. The tilted head, the perked ears, the wag that speeds up when you walk in the door. OLED eyes blink, squint, and well up depending on its mood. And here's the part that hooks people. Aibo actually remembers you. It learns who feeds it, who scratches its chin, and who ignores it. Owners report that after a few weeks, their Aibo greets them differently than it greets guests. There are families who've had theirs for years, taken it on vacation, even held birthday parties for it. It eats no kibble and never needs a walk, but emotionally, it's a real pet. And at this price, it's a real commitment. So those are 10 AI personal robots that aren't waiting for some far-off future. They're plugged in, charged up, and rolling around homes right now, from a $300 desk buddy all the way up to a $3,000 robot dog. Which one would you actually let move in with you? Drop your pick in the comments, and if you enjoyed this rundown, smash that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the tech of tomorrow showing up today. See you in the next one.